Nityananda, welcome to the briefing for Pacchaipattini Vratham today. See, this is one of the great opportunity for all of us to purify not just the Prakriti, nature, by doing this fasting alongside with Devi Mahamariam. Every year she does this fasting for her devotees and for nature, of course, for planet Earth. When we do the same fasting alongside with her, not only our body gets purified, we also contribute to this whole nature's purification with more and more frequency that we are contributing to this whole effort. Once a year is always good to fast at least. I remember Swamiji said that it's recommended that we do fasting every year because you do not know what we eat or if we eat a lot outside food. Even if we cook the ingredients, sometimes it's procured outside, so you may not get always organic food. So it's once a while good to give the body a rest, give the body a time to reset itself, clean up all the toxin, and also purify itself. I do this fasting. I think this is probably the fourth year now. He introduced this the first year I didn't do it properly. It was just quite a mess, too many information. The second year was much better, and each year just get better and better. I'm actually very looking forward to this year fasting along with Devi. Every year, Devi Mahamariam does this tapas, penance on herself for her devotees and for planet Earth. So this is called Pacchaipattini Vratham. There is a Mahavariam temple in India, and the exact date comes from that temple's calendar. Swami family deity is Mahamariam. This is something that he has been doing, and he introduced this wonderful fasting to us about during the COVID period. It was amazing. He really encouraged the whole Sangha to do this fasting. And of course, when the guru's instruction, we normally follow. You just have to prepare the few things and offer to Devi and eat that every day as a prasada by Devi. That means whatever she has eaten, she bless, and you just consume whatever mothers has eaten. And by doing that, your body gets purified. You go through enormous healing transformations, physical, psychological, emotional issues, and boost your immunity. Too many good things that cannot be explained. Just simply follow Devi, Cosmic Mother. And then you get so many miraculous benefits, including purify your body, create space for Paramashiva and Parashakti to manifest in you, spiritual healing of the whole world when they manifest, and prepare to receive the signs of immortality. Through this, you can actually see how your body go through changes and receive the blessing of the goddess, which is Mahamariam, to stay protected from all diseases. This was done because at the time when we had the COVID virus, which is very rampant in the 2020, when we had a lockdown. So anyway, so this is the benefits that you're going to get when you do this fasting. The content I'm going to cover now is what is Pacchaipattini Vratham? Who is this Devi? Mahamariam. And then why should you do this Vratham, this fasting? If you are convinced that you should do this fasting, how to get started? Then what are the guidelines given by the temple? And what are the daily lifestyle practice that you should follow? You require certain lifestyle changes during these 28 days. And then what are the Naivedam items that we offer to Devi and the recipe? So that's essentially what I'm going to cover. Essentially, what is this fasting called? Pacchaipattini Vratham. Every year during the Masi festival, the Masi festival is celebrated on the last Sunday of the Tamil month and ends on the last Sunday of the Tamil month, Panguni. So it's about 28 days. Devi Mahamariam, the manifestation of Parashakti, the cosmic divine feminine consciousness, she observed a 28-day fast, a special dietary regimen. During this time, called the Pacchaipattini Vratham, for the welfare of her devotees. This is how it all started, which has been done for many, many years already in India, in that temple. Devi Mahamariam Aman, basically she represents the self-purification of the entire Prakriti. Prakriti means nature. Understand the water element from the ocean is purified by the fire element from the sun. When the sun burns, the water evaporates, transforming into clouds that we see. When the clouds gather, condensation happens, and then it starts to rain. So this rain purifies the earth, this whole cycle, the air after the rain, making it the ultimate purifier. So Mahamariam, basically Parashakti, represents the self-purification of entire Prakriti or nature. Fasting essentially is a purifying process for every individual, which is very much a practice as a Hindu. For Hindus, we do a lot of purification regularly, not only just for health, but also for nature. During this Vatram period every year, Vatram means vow, a vow to purify yourself and purify the nature. Mahamari, Parashakti, Prakriti, she herself observed this Pacchaipattini Vratham. That means she herself performs this fasting, thereby purifying not only the entire Prakriti, but also offering us the opportunity to purify ourselves along with her. Isn't it so compassionate of Mother? The Divine Mother is so compassionate when you do this fasting. If you're convinced that, yeah, let's do it together with this Devi. She's doing something great. Let's do the fasting alongside with her. Understand this diet, so-called Pacchaipattini Vratham, is designed to, one, spiritually heal your physical and psychological ailments. Whatever area you're sick, some kind of psychological disorder, or depressions, or it could be anxiety attack or insomnia, some kind of psychological disturbances, or physical, some kind of pain or whatever. Understand, doing this Vatram, this diet, could heal all these physical and psychological ailments that you have been suffering for a long time. Second, it helps clear up all the toxin and blockages in your system, which is important for spiritual awakening, important for holding the energy that Swamiji, our Guru, initiate us into. That is why it is perfect when you clean up. Because Swamiji did say, even your body store 1 gram of toxin, you cannot levitate. Levitation is restricted if your body carry 1 gram of toxin. To the body, energy level is heavy. This is a time let's clean up the system for higher expansion and consciousness breakthrough. Then it also strengthens your immune system to effectively fight off diseases. We're living in this time of the world where COVID just kind of taper off. But you never know the mutation of from the coronaviruses can again trigger another round of pandemic. You never know. The best thing you can do for yourself by taking responsibility is to strengthen your immune system, make your heart, lungs, and body strong, immune from all kind of viruses, all kind of diseases. Then forever you'll be healthy. Even the virus come, you will not be affected. You will not be infected as well. So that is very, very important. Take the responsibility to strengthen your immune system, especially your lungs and your circulatory system. It means your heart and lung. Immune system is related to the heart because above the heart, there is a endocrine gland called thymus. That thymus gland is responsible for your immunity. If you have a very weak heart and the area the thymus gland is affected, your immunity will be very low. This whole fasting strengthens your immunity. Next, it relieves you from all kind of stress, anxiety, and mental tension. All kind of disturbances, whether it's physical tension, emotional tension, mental tension, these threefold tension create stress, anxiety in our body. When you have all these 3 tensions, naturally you're going to trigger some kind of chemical changes in the body. And naturally you're going to invite sickness because your body is not at ease because of the mind is disturbed. So when you do this fasting, you can be relieved of all the stress, anxiety, and mental tension. It itself heals your system. And also, this is why this diet is designed for healing and strengthening and clean up the toxin. Now, what are the benefits when you do this fasting? Like I mentioned, purify your body, create a space for Paramashiva and Parashakti to manifest in you. Spiritual healing of the whole world when they manifest, you're actually contributing to the healing of the whole planet Earth. Aren't you doing great stuff, right? Contributing. And be prepared to receive the signs of mortality. When you do this, you'll be able to learn how to stay not only youthful forever, because so much they just trigger awakening. They just mean glow. You will see your skin glowing. You will see how you look so bright and shining. Ujas and tejas, what Swamiji, the ujas are vitality. Because of all these things that have been flushed out, your system is radiating, it's high energy. Ujas means vitality. Tejas means radiance. Ujas and tejas. Receive the blessing of the goddess, Mahamariam, to stay protected from all the diseases. Because you're doing fasting with her, naturally she will protect you as you are her devotee. Too many good things when you do this Pacchaipattini Vratham. That's why I do it every year. Ever since Swamiji recommended us to do it, I've been doing this every year. How to get started? We have set out a registration form, very simple registration, only collecting your name, your contact, your phone contact, because we will put you into a WhatsApp group so that we can all communicate, we can all update, ask questions there. Then you need to plan to procure ingredients because to prepare the recipe, you need to procure yourself to learn how to make the naivedya to offer to Devi. These are the three things you need to do. This is what you do daily as a guideline given by the temple in India. They say the first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. IST, this is based on Indian Standard Time. You can do it based on your local time. In the morning, you make this tulu mabu, which is made from this kalkandu powder. So we'll go through that later on. And then you can also have sugarcane pieces and coconut water. The liquid that allowed during this period is coconut water, panakam, which is a jaggery with lemon. You can have buttermilk, also water. 8 a.m. You give water and sugarcane bits. Tulu varu, which is the rice flour mixed with some jaggery. And then panakam, which is lemon juice with jaggery and cardamom. No dry ginger. Okay. And then liquid buttermilk. Mung dal, this is like a salad. Basically soak the mung dal and with bits of tender cucumber and lemon juice. So these three things mixed together. It's like a salad. And then at 5 p.m., you again give the rice flour with jaggery and some local fruits. He said, preferably banana is to be offered. You can have some local fruits. Kamika Agama, it says banana is the best amongst all kinds of fruits because this offering is done to Devi at about 5 p.m. IST daily. Those fasting can partake locally available fresh foods in meager amount. It means in small quantity at that time. You're allowed to have some local fruits like banana. Sometimes I have papaya. Sometimes I have jackfruit, mango. So some local fruits. In the evening, you have the rice flour with the jaggery powder. Basically, this is how the guidelines given. Recommended daily Vatram procedure to enhance your spiritual well-being. Begin your day by chanting the mantra. The mantra is Om Krim Shrim Indrashim Shrim Ping Swaha. You chant 21 times to invoke Devi Mahamariam when you offer the food. After offering, you consume the food as a prasada. You offer as naivedyam to Devi. Then after the chanting you offer, you eat whatever she has eaten as prasada for you. Because once it's consumed by Devi, it is prasada and it has immense spiritual benefits. So you're eating whatever Devi has eaten. Follow this Naivedya timing, which I showed in the earlier slide, as much as you can. If you have some health condition, please consult the doctor before you start the program to see if you are able to do it. So daily practice, you are supposed to take bath, hair wash twice a day in the morning before you offer. Normally I do it after yoga, so I wash. And then evening before you go to bed, you shower again. You have to wash your hair again. So daily head bath, head to the toe 2 times. Avoid shaving any parts of the body or cut nails during that time. 28 days, you should not cut your nails. So later on after this briefing, please go and cut your nails. 28 days, you don't have to cut it. Continuous achapa of Mahavakya chanting. Om Nityananda Paramashiva Om. Next thing, you're supposed to sleep on the floor. During these 28 days, no sleeping on your cozy bed. Sleep on the floor. First 1-2 days may feel very uncomfortable because it's hard ground, but after a while, I can guarantee you, you will sleep like a baby. It's just a matter of getting used to it. No mattress, you just basically have like a thin sheet. Then you can towels, just have something to prop up my head. Not supposed to have pillow. Okay, no pillow. Here in India, if let's say it's very cold, you can have woolen blanket. But Singapore so hot, no need blanket. Have like a thin towel to just cover yourself if you need to. We feel that you need to be covered like a big towel, like beach towel. That's what I do. And then observe brahmacharya, be a celibate. During this period, for married couples, you're supposed to be celibate, no sexual activity. So during these 28 days, please do this lifestyle practice. Twice a day, head bath, head to the toes, no shaving, no cutting of the nails, do continuous japa of Om Nityananda Paramashiva Mahavakya, or you can just chant Shiva. Sleep on the floor, and then observe brahmacharya. So these are the instructions given. Here are the items you need to prepare for the Naivedyam offering. Let's go through the items. These are the pictures taken from various last couple of years sessions. The first thing is called tulu marbu. Okay, this is grounded rice flour with jaggery powder. Then soak mung dal, called paru. You soak the mung dal at least 30 minutes. And then you cut a tender cucumber into like these tiny bits. And then you squeeze some lemon inside and mix them together. So this is like a salad. It's recommended you make a huge jug so that you don't have to make too many rounds. Make a huge jug of panakam that you can consume throughout the day. You can offer throughout the day, your nighttime. liquid buttermilk ni boru. Then this sugarcane beet. If you can have the sugarcane beets in India, you go ahead. Otherwise, you can skip that sugarcane beets. Coconut water, any coconut water. No packaged coconut. No matter they say how fresh, only fresh coconut. Everything here you offer must be organic or fresh. Fruits in bigger quantity. It means once a day have some fruit. And devotees who are on any fast can drink water. So during this period, you don't take a haritaki, you don't take your neem juice, you don't take any of those Ayurvedic herbs. Just this thing only you're serving to daily. So let's look at the recipe. First, panakam. This is one of the tastiest drinks. You need jaggery, 150 gram, and water, 3 glasses, 3 lemons. So medium size lemon, those Indian lemons. This cardamom is optional. If you don't want, you can just have these 3 items: jaggery, water, and lemon. Soak the jaggery in the water till it melt. Only what I do is I make it into the water. Then you filter the particles because the jaggery, when they is made in the factory, has got a lot of particles. Filter it, sieve it out. Then you squeeze in the lemon juice, mix them. You can actually drink it at the room temperature and even taste better if it's chilled. If you put in the fridge, you just can drink it, especially now the weather is turning hot in Singapore. So having a chilled panakam is quite refreshing. So this is the first item, the drinks. Panakam. Next, Tulu Mabu, jaggery powder. Please go and find only organic jaggery. And then raw rice. Here is tell you how to make the raw rice. And then the cardamom 1 pin cow ghee. Now use organic daisy cow ghee. You have to make the flour from scratch for those of you who want to make the flour from scratch. So you basically soak the raw rice in water for 30 to 45 minutes. This is how it's said. Then strain the water completely. Use a dry cloth to completely drain off the excess water from the rice. Then grind into a powder, like you go to a grinding machine, but do not sieve after grinding. So just grind it like a powder. And then take 1 measure of this brown rice flour. So you can make in one large portion, and you just take 1 measure, add a little bit of jaggery powder and a pinch of cardamom powder, and then some cow ghee, organic daisy cow ghee, and mix them well. I've tried with very, very fine organic A2 daisy cow ghee. The effect's very different. Use good quality ghee. It tastes amazing when you have the right type of ghee. Buttermilk. This one you can make yourself, or you can buy yourself. Cow milk curd, 1 cup, and 5 cups of water. And then this pasi parupu, which is the soaked mung dal. Yellow mung dal, 50 gram water, just to cover the dal so that it is soaked 2 inch above the rice level. That means whatever the mung dal rice, just soak 2 inch above. Soak for at least 30 minutes. The way to test is when you squeeze the mung dal after it's been soaked, it should be soft to consume, not still hard like a seed. Not like so hard that you have to chew too hard. That's a simple test. Just take a few mung dal and press it. It should be soft. Then strain the excess water away after you soak. Add the tender cucumber. Now, this is important. Tender cucumber means not all cucumber that is rough. It needs to be tender, so it's become very crunchy and sweet when you mix them together. A little bit of lemon juice, squeeze them to the softer mung dal. So this is like a fresh salad. Whatever protein you need is in this. Okay, so these are the recipe.